We are drawing near to the end of King Solomon's life. And so today we look at some of the wisdom literature, and this week we look at some of that wisdom literature that he wrote in Proverbs and Ecclesiastes as we draw towards the end of his life. Now, we end his writings in Proverbs today with our reading in Proverbs 27 through 29, but there's still 2 chapters left. But they're written by others. Proverbs 30 is credited to Agur, and 31 is accredited to Lemuel. Now, there's one proverb that I want to read today, and that's Proverbs 28 and verse 9. Proverbs 28:9 says, "Anyone who turns his ear away from hearing the law, even his prayer is detestable." Get that. Anyone who turns his ear away from hearing, meaning the implication here is not only hearing, but obeying the law, not just so much the law as a reference to the whole Word of God. But these are people that reject the Word. They live for themselves. They don't live for God whatsoever. And what is God's response to people that ignore and reject His Word? Well, their prayer is detestable. He won't listen to them. It's the attitude of, give me what I want while I live how I want. Or it's the one that goes through the motions of religion. They say that they believe, but they live anything but Christian teachings. They don't obey the word of the Lord. And they just go through the motions, go through prayer, go through services and things like that. And so it causes us to pause and ask ourselves, what is our attitude towards His Word? Are we reading it and obeying it? Or are we just not hearing it and doing what we want to? What is your attitude towards His Word?